welcome back to my channel. It's been longer than I anticipated. This video has been hard for me to film. Table might move, camera might move because of cats. This, by the way, is these are my companions that have decided because I'm here, they're gonna be here. Anyway, just because of everything going on in the world, it didn't seem very important filming videos. I felt like I really needed to focus what little energy I had left at the end of the day on really digging even deeper into the work I do around being anti-racist and helping others be anti-racist. I also felt like just a really important time to take care of me and make sure that I wasn't burning myself out. But at the end of the day, this is a creative outlet and I missed it. And so I wanted to get back to filming. Another reason why though this video is so hard to film is that I'm struggling with what does a body positive workout even mean. I've been fat positive and struggled with the concept of politicizing my body for years now. And as someone who used to be a super fat and is now probably considered mid-size, how I feel about my body varies from day to day, for sure. Sometimes from hour to hour. But in general, it's not what this video is about. For this video, I wanted to focus on trying workouts that were labeled or marketed or included in lists of, body positive workouts. And I wanted to give a shout out to Superfit Hero, which makes size inclusive workout wear. They have a body positive workout finder, and you can look up gyms and workouts and people on their website, and it's just fantastic. So some of the ones that I tried, which I'll talk about in a second, I found through them. And if you're interested, you should definitely go check them out. Y'all know I love yoga, so one of the first body positive workouts that I tried was the Underbelly, Underbelly Yoga to be exact, which is the platform owned and run by Jessamyn Stanley.
Let's just go on ahead, bend into the right knee, bend into the left knee. Oh, and I'm gonna show you a little stretch that I really love. Bring the feet to the outside edges of your mat, so it's a really, really wide downward facing dog. And then
she has a series of yoga workouts under the umbrella of Earth, Air, and Fire. They are definitely slower paced than some of the yoga I'm used to. I tend to do a faster flow or yoga workouts that mix in cardio or strength. That being said, I just really appreciated how Jessamyn offered a number of modifications throughout the practice and real tutorials for how to achieve certain positions. I did an entire lesson on headstands, and for the first time ever, it made headstands feel really accessible, and it also helped me learn what other muscles I need to strengthen, like my shoulders and my core, and exercises to do or yoga holds, yoga positions to hold, in order to be able to better achieve a headstand. And that was something I hadn't had before. And so her platform is $9.99 a month for access to videos currently available. I would say there's probably 30 yoga workouts currently on the platform. I don't know what the plans are for adding more, but I also just appreciate her no-nonsense approach. Another one of the workouts that I've tried while being in quarantine is Body Positive Bootcamp. Body Positive Bootcamp is actually a DC metropolitan Virginia based platform. They normally meet in person, at least that's my understanding, but have taken group classes online. So I took a group fitness class. There was a lot of positive messaging around bodies. Wow, that's maybe the stupidest thing that I've ever said. It was it was a good group of folks that attended. I think it were traditional strength or HIIT/aerobic exercises. The workout itself was pretty quick. It was shorter than I anticipated. We did it over Zoom. This was a live class, by the way. I did sweat, but because it was shorter, I was left feeling like it wasn't enough, that I needed to do another workout afterward. Now, the teacher did offer modifications on ways to increase or decrease intensity, which I find incredibly helpful. Because again, the idea is not everybody is at the same level or wants to get the same things out of their workouts. And this one thing that I found, like with online Zoom workouts too, is like whether or not there's music varies. And I do feel like I could have used music during this workout. I think that would have motivated me more. Plus not everyone was asked to mute themselves. So if you try to put it in speaker view so that you could see the instructor big on your screen, every time somebody else would talk or make a noise, they would pop up, which again made it a little more challenging to follow. Overall, my impression with Body Positive Bootcamp was okay. I didn't end up taking more than one class just because it wasn't something that necessarily resonated with me. But I also understand that this is traditionally an in-person group that meets, and I know there are some hurdles in transitioning to online platforms. The other class I took was with the Non-Normative Body Club. This is another gym that I found through Superfit Hero. They are based in Philadelphia, I believe, but again, because of quarantine and COVID-19, had begun offering group strength classes online, live via Zoom. And I fell for their marketing first and foremost. Good marketing will get me every time. But also I really enjoyed everything that I read about them. The gym is run by Asher Freeman, and they offer online personal training and group bodyweight strength and cardio classes 2 days a week. Classes are also pay what you can, which I thought was refreshing and again increased accessibility for a number of folks. I also just dug the vibe that Asher created online pretty much immediately. I felt welcome and comfortable, and that's actually not common for me. So I think they have a real talent with that. The exercises themselves included a warm-up, a couple of body weight circuits, and again, heavy on the modifications for a variety of abilities and recommendations if you really wanted to kind of ramp up intensity. And even just for using everyday things in your house. We did a series of exercises where we ended up using a door frame. And so again, as we're all adjusting to working out in new environments and trying to move and feel strong in different ways, I found that really helpful. The workouts themselves lasted about 45 minutes, and I had a decent calorie burn, which is one of the things I'm looking for. So, a few closing thoughts. From my limited research, workouts labeled Body Positive run the gamut from those that make an active attempt not to promote diet culture and weight loss to those that ensure representation for all bodies, especially those outside of the white, thin aesthetic that we see a lot in traditional and social media when it comes to fitness. One of the things all of the classes I took had in common were they were all quick to talk about ways you could modify the workouts for a variety of bodies and to encourage people to show up really where they are right at that moment, and to honor how their body's feeling. There came a point early on in this particular exercise where I really had to challenge the narrative I was telling myself about body positive workouts. I'd started to make kind of assumptions or categorize body positive workouts as being easy because I didn't always get I didn't sweat, or I didn't get as tired as I felt like I should, or I wasn't pushed as hard as I wanted to be. And so I found myself creating my own narrative about some of the classes. It went a little something like, you know, body positive classes seem to think that fat people aren't athletic or capable of challenging workouts. And of course it's like BS, right? This is my own chip on my shoulder kind of showing itself. The bottom line is that all classes and all instructors and all students are different, just like all bodies are different. Does this fat person like really challenging workouts? Yes, but what is not challenging is going to be different for everyone, which is why the modifications are really important. In terms of adding more body positive workouts into my routine, I have to be really honest. I feel like all the workouts I do are actually body positive. I'd never subject myself to an instructor who made me feel bad or tried to encourage me to lose weight. Emily at 5x3 and Gretchen and Shadia with the Yoga Experience are kick-ass, powerful humans that are body positive and supportive in ways I never would have anticipated when I first started working out. No one may have labeled them body positive such that, you know, they come up that way in a Google search, but they are 110% body positive, body affirmative, and embracing who you are and where you are in life. Finally, one of the bright spots for me, oh my god, do you see this cat? Is that exploring new workouts, particularly with the non-normative body club. I felt welcome. They gave me a workout that challenged me in a way that I wanted to be challenged at the moment. Plus, if there's anything I'm figuring out about my body, oh my god, this cat, like, just no comments. But anyway, if there's anything I'm figuring out about my body, is that it's definitely non-normative with my loose skin and fat, non-fat vibes. But at the end of the day, what is normal and who the fuck wants to be it? Thanks for watching. Come back.